This is MSG. It is a flavor enhancer that is just incredible, and I have done some insane experiments with it. It is what makes food taste better, and until today I have found so many different countries that uses a different kind of MSG, and my philosophy is one thing: if it makes steaks taste better, I consider it MSG. I even went to a crazy step to dry age steak with it, and that turned out way better than I expected. And today is no different, because we're gonna try out the rawest form of MSG, and we're talking about this. This is salted kombu. It is exactly where MSG comes from. I've even done an experiment of dry aging steaks in kombu, which is also known as seaweed, and that was an amazing experiment. But going back to this, take a look at it. It looks like little snakes, and because it's shaved up like this, it should produce even more MSG flavor. And my hopes is that this will be replacing my MSG forever. But we're about to find out right now, as I'll be using these two beautiful steaks. As you can see, we have two ribeyes. They're about 1.5 inches thick. They have great marbling, and just exactly what you're looking for whenever you're buying steaks. And here's how this experiment is gonna go down. First, I'm gonna season them with a good amount of salt, followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. I made sure to season them properly. As the very first state, we're gonna be using the salted kombu, the natural Japanese MSG. To be specific, adding the entire bag. Now, MSG is a type of salt. I'm a little bit afraid that this is gonna be extra salty, but hey, hopefully I'm not making a big mistake. On the second one, on the other hand, we're gonna be using real MSG, because once I was done, the next thing to do is to go ahead and bag them up, vacuum seal them, and they are now ready for sous vide. I'll be cooking both of them in the same container at 135 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. This will cook them to medium rare, and hopefully they're gonna be fantastic. As that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one brings back childhood memories. And to make it, it is ridiculously easy, and here's how. The first thing to do is to cook up some tater tots. So once they were fully cooked following the directions, it was time to cook up some stuff. So into a skillet, I threw in some butter and immediately a good amount of white onions. I seasoned them with salt and a little bit of pepper. Cooked them up until they started to get a little bit of color. Then I added some finely diced green jalapenos and some red ones. Mixed everything well and cooked it for about 1 minute. Once they were done to my liking, I reserved. As you can see, they were perfectly cooked. And because I use a good butter, these taste amazing. Now, using the same exact pan, I started with a good amount of butter once again. Once it was fully melted, I added some all-purpose flour. You want to cook this up until you start smelling pie dough. Once I was happy with it, I went ahead and added a good amount of whole milk. Then you want to whisk it and let the sauce thicken up. As soon as it did so, I went ahead and added a good amount of mozzarella cheese. Mix everything together until it was fully melted, and I was left with an awesome cheese sauce. And of course, I had to cook up some bacon. Just crisp them up and they were ready. Now, to put it all together, it's super simple. First, we got the tater tots, then all of that incredible vegetables we just made, followed by a generous amount of that cheese sauce we just made, and of course, we can't forget about the bacon, and to finish it off and be healthy, a little bit of green onions. Now, you tell me, is this gonna be good or what? There's no way on earth anyone will not like this. It will please everyone. You just wait and see. Because by this time, my steaks were fully cooked. So I immediately opened up the bag, took them out, and take a look at this. The kombu MSG should have done its job already. So I'm gonna remove all of it. And I just wish you could smell it. It is actually quite pleasant. Now, there's one thing that is extremely important whenever you're cooking sous vide, and that is moisture. So we gotta make sure to remove all of it out. To do that, you just gotta use a paper towel. And take a look at my steak. I know exactly what you're thinking. I know they don't look that good right now, but watch this. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steaks and, of course,
some tater tots.
There's something to be said about taters, everybody. I don't know why. It is magical.
They weren't magical when I was eating them in middle school.
No, you're right. My taters there was not loaded up like this either. You know what I mean? I tell you one thing. When I was young and going to public school, that was nothing about health, everybody. You just eat, and eat.
Guga, I have a question.
Yes?
When you were going to school, did they have like color TV or was everything still black and white?
I am not that old, DeLeo. Wow. Well, maybe I am that old. Listen, enough talking because it's not about us. It's about the steaks, all right? Okay. We got two beautiful steaks. I want your honest opinion. All I want to know today is which one is better.
Sounds like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go, dig in. We're gonna go right here first. Yes, sir. Nice and juicy, just the way we like it.
Fighting me.
Nothing wrong with a fighting steak. Enough talking, let's give this a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
That was
Superb.
What do you think?
I do detect a very nice flavor there that has a lingering, strange effect that's not normal on a steak, but it has a lot of flavor and is really good.
What do you think?
There's a little bit of a sixth taste on this one.
You guys might be right. This one does have a little bit of an extra, if you know what I'm talking about, everybody.
A little,
Oh, yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Nothing wrong with this steak. Absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shall we go on to the next one?
No.
No, why not?
Taters.
Taters first.
Taters first, baby.
I'm not gonna be like Leo. I'm gonna not make the table dirty. There you go.
wow. Are you a mature human being? See you later, alligator.
Enough talking. Let's give the taters a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Why is taters so good? I can eat this every single day. My doctor not gonna be happy, but I'll tell you one thing, my belly will.
None of our doctors are happy with what we eat around here.
Is there a little jalapeno?
Yes.
I like that.
Little spicy, extremely cheesy. The bacon just adds a little bit more.
Couldn't agree more with everything you just said. Textures are all there, flavors are all there, but the best part for me is the vegetables. They take this really rich, cheesy, unhealthy thing and add a little bit of freshness, a little bit of veggies on it that give it a nice light component and make you feel a little bit less guilty that you're eating some fried taters.
For you guys at home, don't put the vegetables.
The green hater over here, everybody. With that being said, enough talking. Let's go for the next one, yeah? Please, dig in. Let's give this one a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, I like that.
That is good.
Yes, sirree.
As you chew, it gets saltier and saltier
Yes.
as you chew it. I freaking love this.
And this one's phenomenal, everybody. I feel extreme savoriness. My cheeks are squeezing right here for some odd reason.
Your cheek squeezing.
That is amazing. Really, really delicious and quite surprising. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too salty, but no, it's not.
At first, it's just a perfect steak. There's nothing extra crazy, but as you keep chewing it, it gets saltier and saltier little by little. But I agree with what you're saying, which is it doesn't get too salty. It's the perfect amount. And for me, a salt lover, I love this.
And it leaves you with like a feeling, like a taste in the back of your throat.
Yes,
After
that
a while.
I agree with you 100% on that, Angel.
Did you enjoy it, Leo?
This might be one of my favorite steaks you've ever cooked.
I agree with you 100%.
Still have that little like feeling in the back of my tongue.
Because the flavor is lingering. That's what's happening there. Yes, it's staying in there. It's not going away anytime
It's
soon either.
lingering.
It's gonna stay there until tomorrow.
It is lingering.
So here's the deal. This one right here, we have real MSG in its powder form. And on this one right here, we have it in its raw form, which is natural MSG. Well, not really. Well, yes and no. I don't know what to say, but basically, it is a Japanese style seaweed that is dried. I recommend you giving this a try for two reasons. Number one, it did not modify the flavor of the steak at all.
No, yeah, it does still taste like a steak.
And it made the steak better. And if it makes the steak better, it's always a thumbs up for me. But anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Guys.